Hi guys, it's your Mooregirl and welcome back to my channel. I got my border up, so I finally finished this project, and it is all I am going to show you guys until I finish this whole entire transformation of my master bathroom, which you guys know that's going to be blush and champagne. I even hung my little thing here. I didn't put any flowers in yet. I'm still trying to decide what I want to put in there. So far it's coming along. It looks pretty good. So if you haven't been following me and this is your first time figure, what is Mooregirl talking about? Well, I'm doing my master bath over, and I decided to have you guys come with me through all my DIYs rather than show you just the total end of it. So we're doing each project at a time. So this was one of the projects, was to put a border around this plain old mirror. And this mirror was huge, guys. I don't know if I would do this project again. I think once it's done, maybe if it was a smaller mirror. It's 70 inches by 42. It's really big. And I decided to use styrofoam instead of wood because I didn't want it to be too heavy or risk it kind of just coming off the wall. And I couldn't put any type of nails or anything to it. So I decided to use styrofoam. The only drawback about that is I would have used the harder styrofoam. Everything else was good. Everything worked out pretty good. It was tedious. I like it, but I'm not sure if I would do it again. If I ever did a project like this again, I think I'll actually just do a wood border and call it a day. I think that would be so much easier. So guys, I just want to show you the DIY of what I'm doing, and I'm explaining as close as possible, just in case one of you guys is brave enough to kind of do this. And hopefully if you do, it's not bad. If you have a small mirror, it's not bad. And one thing I do like about doing it with the styrofoam is because, say if I change and put it in another room in my other bathroom, I could do is cut it. You know what I mean? Cut it. You can cut it with a knife. It's so light. And I thought it wasn't going to hold up, but it's held up, as you can see, pretty well. So it came out pretty good. So I like it so far. It's really going with the rest of my decor, which I'm not going to show you guys. So you have to stay tuned for the refill. I still have to do my clock again, guys, and I have to do my curtain, which is next. So that's my next DIY I'm going to do, is the curtains, and that shouldn't be that bad as well. And the curtains is going to go over the tub. So it's going to be sort of the shower curtain, but it's going to be a real curtain. So guys, I can't wait to do that one. I think that would be more easier than this project. This was a weekend project. It was tedious and it was time consuming. It wasn't very expensive. It was just a tedious project. But again, guys, thanks again for wanting to come with this journey with me and just watch the DIY, and I will try to explain and do it as much as possible. And again, guys, if you have any questions for this DIY, you can always comment to your Mooregirl. And don't forget, what do we always say? Like, comment, and subscribe. All right, guys, this is your Mooregirl. We are going to do this border for this mirror for the master bathroom. So this is one of the projects we're going to be working with, and these are the materials I will be using. The first thing over here, you'll see this beautiful faux leather crocodile I got from Walmart. I showed you this in my haul, and the color is gold white, it's called, and it was $9.88 a yard. I did get 2 yards. I don't think I need this much, but I did get these 2 yards. Over here we have a bone scorer that I will use, because to me it's simpler to, because this material is upholstery material, I just want to kind of crease the edges of it so it can bend more properly. So I'm going to use this bone scorer for that. I have my command strips because this is going to adhere one side to the mirror and one side to the frame, and it has a Velcro in between. The next thing is your ruler. You have your Sharpie marker to measure, your measuring tape, your staple gun, and hot glue gun. Now, another thing is these wood joiners. Wood joiners, when you do like any type of picture frames or you want to join 2 pieces of wood together, this is what you use. But I'm using it for the styrofoam, and this is what it looks like, guys. It looks like this to have spikes on it. So basically, I just want to hot glue it and just press it in so I can join all the corners together. All right, I'm using my miter box that I got from the HOMEGOODS. I had this a while now, and this is just easy to do those 45-degree angles. So this is a good tool to have. If you don't have one, it's not necessary. This is optional. Just make sure when you do that cut at your angle that you know your cutting it precisely if you decide to do something like this. And again, you could do this as wood. Now this is the actual styrofoam itself. And this is an installation kit. It's actually installation I got from the Home Depot last week. And you can see here it's for craft applications as well. I just wanted to make sure it was safe to use for my craft. And this one I like because it was long. And this is not a real hard installation. It just pressed in a little bit. So if you want like a styrofoam that's really, really hard, you get that as well. Now, I did do a sample one just to make sure it's going to come out okay and which way I was going with this project. So this is the sample, and you see how it has that sharp edge from that miter cut. So again, you don't have to have it. A knife will cut it just as well. It's just that you want to make sure the angle is precise because you don't need it to be like offline when you actually put it up and you join all four. And basically, again, this is like doing a picture frame with material around it. Okay, so I'm going to do the other pieces. I wanted to do this sample first to make sure it came out okay. All right, guys, so we're going to get started on this project, and let's get started. So the first thing, guys, you want to do is to measure. Okay, so I'm doing another piece that is 42 inches long. So this is the two sides that's going to go down. So just take your measuring tape and just measure, you know, to your 42 inches. Let me go this side so you can see this direction. And make sure you are really precise. This end and this end. So what I'm going to do is, this is the length of the side pieces. So basically I'm going to cut this down. The next thing I'm going to do is measure for my strips going across. So my thickness of my frame, my border is 3 inches. So again, same thing, 3 inches. The same will apply. You just go where your thing is. Again, use a protective surface. If you're not comfortable with this, you can always get a piece of styrofoam to place under it to protect your surface, okay? Or a piece of wood, and then you can start cutting again. Make sure you're on the same exact edge. Again, real light. Okay, guys, so the next thing I'm gonna do is cut my 45-degree angle. Now, the miter saw tells you right here, this is 45 at this angle here, 90 and 45 here. Okay, so I'm gonna do, guys, so I have this side, so I need the opposite of that side. So this is going this way, this will go that way. Okay, hope you guys understand that. So I'm at the 45-degree here. And I don't need to measure because it's going to cut at that angle. Okay, guys, the next thing we're going to do is glue the fabric to the board, and I'm going to also use the staple gun. Okay. dust off any extra foam. And then you want to glue this here. And it helps secure it. I'll just use a staple gun.
I hear you breathe, but I can't see if you're right here next to me. Something's wrong, wasn't it fun? Is it now we're done? You get dressed, I'm like a mess. And you tell me to confess, and you tell me to confess. Oh, I don't know what to say, what to do, how to make you see. This is nothing in real life, it might just have been a bad dream. You can run, you can hide, but you can't put the blame on me. Because you're acting like a volcano, tending to be my savior. Nothing you do can save us, save us. Because you're acting like a volcano and make me feel outrageous. You keep teasing me, but you're nothing without me. Running fast, never look back. Now we're over, that's a fact. Phasing light, see it all bright. You were never right. Back to life, apologize. Too soon to say I'm fine. Too soon to say I'm fine. Oh, I don't know what to say, what to do, how to make you see. This is nothing in real life, it might just have been a bad dream. You can run, you can hide, but you can't put the blame on me. Because you're acting like a volcano, tending to be my savior. Nothing you do can save us, save us. Because you're acting like a volcano.
Okay guys, the next thing I'm gonna do is put the commands, the clips on. I flipped it upside down. I'm gonna glue across and just press these in. Okay guys, the only thing that's left is the command strips. So I got the strips. You just split them in half and you snap them together like this. I'm gonna pull one side and put them on like this and press down. I'm gonna leave this like this until I do all the way around. I'm gonna peel this off and then I'm gonna adhere it to the mirror. I'm gonna
never look back. Now we're over, that's a fact. Phasing light, see it all bright. You were never right. Back to life, apologize. Too soon to say I'm fine.
Guys, thank you and I hope you enjoyed this video. The next DIY project is going to be the shower curtains made from curtains. So this is going to be the next DIY project coming this week. Thanks again for watching. It's your Mooregirl.